So for the first time ever, international media has been invited inside the NXT Performance Centre. Tell us what makes it so great.
Well, this is the building, like the ground zero. Like this is where we all worked from. Like if you look at majority of the superstars, probably over 90% of the superstars that are on SmackDown and Raw, they came through the developmental system or the Performance Center. And this is where like everybody doesn't necessarily get to see the behind the scenes. It's like pulling the curtain back a little bit, and you get to see where, I mean, I trained here every single day when I was with NXT. You're in the ring, you're sweating, you're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears, and this is what makes the show of Raw and SmackDown and NXT so amazing because of everything that we've done in here.
Hunter, Triple H, talked earlier about it being more than just a place where people come and work out and learn how to wrestle and work on their wrestling. It's also a place where people learn about life. So what, outside of wrestling, what was your biggest takeaway from this place? Whether it was creatively or anything.
I guess a lot of some of my lessons that I learned have been applied to both. I was actually talking a little bit ago how the influence Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, had on me. I got to work with him so many times, and just a way of like, I worked so hard and trying so many different things, and a lot of them not working out, but knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and knowing that there's a life outside of this place, and kind of making sure that if I kept myself happy and kept myself sane, that eventually things were going to work out and everything would come together. So he was right.
And it has.
And it has. Everything happens for a reason. It just took a little bit of time for me to be with NXT before I met my tag team partner, and things worked.
And eventually you knew like one idea was going to work. You just kind of had to keep pushing. Right?
Something had to eventually work out. You couldn't be failing at everything.
No, not when you're putting in the effort and you're passionate. Like eventually something's got to give, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's usually not my way. I'm usually very accustomed to succeeding most of the time.
Oh, so this was a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. It was new for me. It made me a better person. Definitely did.
See, there you go. That's clip it. There's the clip right there. It made me a better person. WrestleMania 33 on Sunday. Is there a match you're most looking forward to?
I guess I'd probably have to say Brock Goldberg.
Okay.
Because there's a little bit of the little kid in me coming out, because watching Goldberg as a child, he was one of the guys that I looked up to in the ring a little bit. He had a presence that is nice. And then same thing with Brock. I mean, he's another amateur wrestler. He wrestled in Big Ten just like I did, but it's going to be a good show, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
I won't ask you for an actual prediction, but I will ask you if you think it's going to be over or under a minute 26.
Minute 26. I'm going to go over a minute 26, and I think that it's going to be Brock.
Ooh.
You extra. You didn't ask for it, but I'm giving it to you.
You learned at the Performance Center to give more than 100%, right?
Yes, and I gave you more.
Back around to this place. Let's see what I'm doing there. Just pumping this place's tires. I think it's going to be less than a minute 26. I kind of hope that it's like 30 seconds. Like I hope the entrances are longer than the match, only because people will be so mad, and I will find so much humor in that.
I can agree with that.
Right?
Now, who do you think is going to be the one that takes it in less than a minute 26?
I feel like it's got to be Brock, right? Like, doesn't he have to kind of,
I mean, I told you what I think.
I mean, Goldberg has his number, though, but I feel like it's Brock's got to win now. And then by Goldberg, like, you had your big return, your title reign, your whole thing. But I kind of think, like, Brock might win, but then something's going to happen. Like, there's going to be a stage set for something, no?
I don't know. There's no Money in the Bank this year, right? I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch them.
So many questions, no answers, which is why you need to get WrestleMania 33 on the WWE Network, right?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.